Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this new Obsession palette, and this is the Belle Jorden palette. So it just looks like this. This is a new release this week and it's by Obsession, who are part of the Revolution Beauty family. I got this from Boots, but you can also buy it from the Revolution Beauty website. I chose mine to get it from Boots just because you can deliver it to store and that's free. You can get it the next day, so it's pretty quick to receive your item, whereas if you order on the Revolution Beauty website you have to spend around £35 to get free shipping, and then you've got the whole palaver of getting it delivered. And then say if I just wanted this palette, there will be a £1.99 shipping charge, so I just chose to get it through Boots. I think it's a little bit funny that Obsession are sold at Boots, because most of the other Revolution Beauty brands are sold at Superdrug, so I think it's quite funny that they've got some of them at one and some at the other, but you know, it's accessible and there's a Boots not too far from me, so I got this palette pretty quick. So this is the palette. There are 7 matte shades, 7 shimmer shades, and then 2 shades which are Pops and Queen. It's just these 2 here, which are a matte with like a little bit of glitter in them, but it's not obvious when you put it on your eyes, because I did use this Pops today and it was a really nice shade. It's just a tiny little bit of glitter when you put it on your eyes, but it's nothing bad and you wouldn't be able to notice it by the time you finish the rest of your eyes. So when I got this palette, I was actually a little bit shocked at how small it was, because I don't know if it's just Instagram and how they've been playing it, but when I saw this picture here, I assumed that the eyeshadow pans were a lot bigger, and they're actually smaller than what I expected. So they just look like this. They're probably maybe just a little bit bigger than a penny size, and that's UK penny, not American penny. I'm just going to get some eyeshadows now just so I can do a comparison for you. Okay, so this is a standard eyeshadow pan. This is Bitten by Makeup Geek, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, this is a 26mm pan, and that's pretty much like the standard. So like your MAC will be the same, what other colour, like Luxie Beauty I think I've had, the same, Colourpop are all the same. It's pretty much a standard of 26mm. So like that is the pan against that. It's only a little bit smaller, but I don't know, I just get the impression that they're a lot smaller, maybe because they're actually in the well and you have to actually get them out. I will get one out and have a look. Okay, so this is the Obsession one and this is the Makeup Geek one. There's actually not that much of a great deal difference between them, I don't know, but maybe they just seem a little bit different because they're actually in the palette. They don't actually have any names on the back of them as well, so you can take them out if you want to put them in Z palette, but there are no names, they are actually on the palette. So I have actually only tried this palette twice. I did this look yesterday as like a bit of a practice run, and then I've done it again today. So I have predominantly used the same shades each time I've used it, so I can't speak across them all. So what have I used? I've used Sagittarius in my crease. Yesterday I used 1706, which I'm assuming is her birthday. Is it the 17th of June? Because I don't really know much about Belle Jorden, but I used this one yesterday as like my crease colour, and it went on a lot pinker than I was expecting. It's more of a mauve colour here. So I did that one yesterday. I've got this one as my inner corner highlight and as my brow bone highlight. I've also got this one in the crease, and this one is like a brownie colour called Pops, and when I put it on it was more orangey than I was expecting. So that's a few things about this palette, is that there were 2 shades so far that I've tried which have looked different when I've actually tried them on my eyeballs, so I don't know whether it's just me and my pale skin making it look different or whether, you know, that's just what it is. I've used So Cute today on my outer crease. I've used 13. I don't know what these names stand for because I don't really watch Belle Jorden. I've not really heard of her, and I didn't actually know that she was English until I saw her on Instagram promoting this palette. I used this 13 to deepen up the outer V, and then they use this AF colour, and as you can see I've made an absolute mess of this colour. So as I have said before in Revolution Beauty reviews, I find their shimmers to be hit and miss. Predominantly the mattes are really good, and when I tried this palette, some of the mattes had fallout and some of them didn't. They were very hit and miss, but I have seen on the back of the box for the palette that a lot of the shades are different formulas, which is a bit weird because you would assume that all the mattes would be the same formula, but they're not. And when I was trying this AF, I tried it with picking up with a brush and nothing really picked up, so I was like, oh no. So I tried it with my finger. nothing really picked up with my finger, neither, not kind of like this intense kind of colour that I was after. So then what I did was I wet my brush and then I kind of dug into it a little bit, so it was kind of like a loose powder, and then I patted it on, and then that gave me the result that I wanted. So as you can see, I've made an absolute mess of it, but I got the result that I wanted. So just something to bear that in mind, and that might be just my palette, it might be my experience. Some people may use this colour and think, oh my god, it's absolutely amazing, I may have just got a dud palette, I don't know. But yeah, I had problems working with that shade. So with my overall look today and actually using this palette twice, I do actually quite like it. They are very like the tones that I like the purples, the pinks and the bronzes, so I do really like it. It's only £10, so I suppose, you know, for £10 you get what you're paying for. It's not a high-end palette, but it's comparable to some of the other Revolution palettes that have been out there, and I'd probably say a little bit better than some of them because Obsession is Revolution beauty. So yeah, I do really like it. After seeing like the size of the palette, and then there are actually other versions of the, not other versions, but other similar palettes like the, you know, the 16 pan palettes that have also been released as well. And I did really like those, but after seeing the size of them, I think for, you know, like, I think it's about another 3 or 4, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get them all. But now after seeing like the size of this, I might, might not consider it, because they have also bought out some £6 palettes as well, which are, you know, like a few smaller than these. Like, I think they're more 8 pans rather than 16 pans. So I might buy some of those instead, because there are some really cool ones, and they've also brought out like a bronzing palette, I want that. They've brought out some blush palettes, I want one of those. I think they've brought out highlight palettes as well, but I'm not too fussed about that. But yeah, I think for £10, yeah, I think it's a really good palette. I did have the problem with this one, but the mattes are really good. I especially like this Pops shade. That was like one of the standout shades for me, even though it went on like a different colour. It was really full of pigment. I did really like it. It went on really well. You know, it didn't take much to build up the colour, because sometimes with the cheaper palettes you have to go in a few times. But I really liked it, and say these two, So Cute and 13. Sorry, I don't think you can even see that there. So the really bright pink and the purple, they were really good. Like, they didn't have a lot of fallout, especially this purple. This purple was great, because purples are hard to formulate, but they were really pigmented and they went on really well, and I didn't have any problems at all getting the colour that I wanted with them. So yeah, I really like this palette. I think you should go out and get it. Like, if you were unsure of which to get, maybe try this one, because it's a really good colour scheme, and yeah, I think it's a really good formula as well. So thanks for watching this video. If you have got this palette, just let me know. I'm definitely going to be keeping this, because some of the makeup that I don't want, like say if I review it and I don't particularly like it, or it's not a favourite, I do sell it on. Or I do sell a lot of brand new makeup that I just don't get to use. So I sell them on Macari and Depop. I will leave my username for those, so you can check those out. I am also on Instagram. You can check me out on there. My name is Missdanijade Silva. I will leave that below, because I'm trying to build up my Instagram a little bit, so it would really mean a lot if you can go and check that out. So thanks for watching today, guys, and I will be back a little bit more consistently, because I know I've had a little bit of a break. I've just been feeling a little bit uninspired, so it's nice to be back, and I will see you again shortly. Bye.